Welcome to today's video, where we will explore the secret life of roots and their crucial role in supporting plant life. Roots are often overlooked, but they play a significant part in plant health, providing anchorage, absorption, and storage. They also form a fascinating underground network that facilitates symbiotic relationships with other organisms. Now, let's dive deeper into the anatomy and functions of roots. There are two basic root structures: taproot and fibrous root systems. Taproots consist of a single, thick primary root that grows vertically, while fibrous root systems consist of many smaller, branching roots. Both types of root systems serve essential functions, such as providing support, absorbing water and nutrients, and storing food reserves for the plant. Root hairs, which are tiny extensions of the root, play a particularly important role in nutrient uptake by increasing the surface area available for absorption. In our next segment, we'll explore the fascinating world of symbiotic relationships and mycorrhizae, where plants and fungi form mutually beneficial partnerships. So, stay tuned as we uncover the hidden connections beneath the soil that help plants thrive. In this video, we are going to delve into the fascinating world of root anatomy and functions. There are two basic root structures in plants: taproot and fibrous root systems. Taproots consist of a single, thick primary root that grows vertically downward, while fibrous root systems are made up of numerous smaller, branching roots. Both types of root systems serve crucial functions in the life of a plant. Roots are responsible for anchorage, absorption, and storage. Anchorage refers to the support that roots provide, allowing the plant to remain stable and upright. Absorption is the process by which roots take in water and nutrients from the surrounding soil. Storage, on the other hand, involves the accumulation of food reserves within the root tissues that can be used by the plant when needed. Root hairs, tiny extensions of the root, play a particularly important role in nutrient uptake, as they increase the surface area available for absorption. Now that we've covered the basics of root anatomy and functions, let's move on to a fascinating aspect of root systems: symbiotic relationships and mycorrhizae. In the next segment, we'll explore how plants and fungi work together to form mutually beneficial partnerships that enhance the health and growth of both organisms. So stay tuned as we unveil the hidden world beneath the soil that helps plants thrive. As we delve into the world of symbiotic relationships and mycorrhizae, we find that mycorrhizae play a critical role in plant health. These associations are formed between plant roots and fungi, and there are two primary types: ectomycorrhizae and endomycorrhizae. Ectomycorrhizae create a protective sheath around the root's exterior, while endomycorrhizae penetrate the root cells. The benefits of these mycorrhizal associations are numerous for both plants and fungi. The fungi obtain carbohydrates from the plants, which serve as an energy source. In return, the fungi improve the plant's ability to absorb nutrients and water, fostering growth and enhancing overall health. Now, let's transition to another fascinating aspect of root systems: plant signaling and allelopathy. In the next segment, we will discuss the chemical signaling between plants through root exudates, as well as the intriguing phenomenon of allelopathy, where certain plants inhibit the growth of others through the release of chemical compounds. We will also examine some examples of allelopathic plants and their ecological impacts. So, stay tuned as we continue to uncover the mysteries of roots and their complex, underground networks. In this segment, we'll explore the fascinating world of root communication, specifically plant signaling and allelopathy. Plants communicate with one another through chemical signaling facilitated by root exudates. These exudates are released into the soil and can influence the growth and behavior of neighboring plants, as well as soil-dwelling microorganisms. Allelopathy is a particularly interesting aspect of root communication. It occurs when certain plants release chemical compounds that inhibit the growth of other nearby plants. This gives the allelopathic plant a competitive advantage in the struggle for resources like nutrients, water, and sunlight. Some well-known examples of allelopathic plants include black walnut trees and sunflowers, which release compounds that can suppress the growth of other plants in their vicinity. The ecological impacts of allelopathic plants can be significant, shaping plant communities and influencing the overall biodiversity of an area. Let's now dive into the rhizosphere, a fascinating and dynamic zone of interaction surrounding plant roots. The The rhizosphere is incredibly important for plants, as it's where they exchange nutrients and communicate with an array of soil-dwelling microorganisms. These microbial communities consist of bacteria, fungi, and other microscopic life forms that play essential roles in plant health and nutrient cycling. The rhizosphere acts as a hub for these microorganisms, where they actively break down organic matter, transforming it into essential nutrients that plants can absorb through their roots. Root microbe interactions within the rhizosphere are complex and mutually beneficial. For instance, plants release sugars and other organic compounds to feed the microorganisms, which in return help the plant acquire hard-to-obtain nutrients like phosphorus and nitrogen. These interactions also support the plant's ability to fend off pathogens and tolerate stress. We've delved into the importance of roots in plant life, their anatomy and functions, and the various underground networks that support plant health. We've discussed the symbiotic relationships between plants and mycorrhizal fungi, which play a crucial role in nutrient uptake and overall plant well-being. Additionally, we've explored root communication and allelopathy, where plants can influence their neighbors through chemical signaling and the release of inhibitory compounds. The rhizosphere, a dynamic zone of interaction, has also been a central focus, examining the microbial communities and their roles in nutrient cycling and root microbe interactions. Understanding root systems is vital for agriculture and ecology. Gaining insights into these hidden networks can help us develop sustainable agricultural practices, maintain healthy ecosystems, and address global challenges like food security and climate change. So now that we have explored the fascinating world of root adaptations and specialized functions, let's discuss how roots adapt to various environmental conditions. In areas prone to drought, some plants have developed drought-tolerant root systems that enable them to conserve water. For example, certain plants have deep taproots that reach far into the ground, allowing them to access water that's unavailable to plants with shallow roots. Additionally, in nutrient-poor environments, some plants have evolved root adaptations to improve nutrient acquisition. These adaptations might include an increased root surface area, specialized root structures, or even associations with microbes that help break down organic matter and make nutrients more accessible. Some species possess deep taproots that can access water from deep underground, while others have extensive lateral roots that spread out near the soil surface to capture moisture from a wider area. These adaptations allow plants to survive and even thrive in dry conditions. Nutrient-poor environments also present challenges for plant growth. In response, certain plants have evolved root adaptations to maximize nutrient acquisition. This includes increasing root surface area, forming symbiotic relationships with soil microbes, and altering root architecture to better explore the soil for nutrients. These strategies help plants to thrive even in environments where nutrient availability is limited. Lastly, wetland plants have unique root adaptations to survive in waterlogged conditions. One of the major challenges they face is acquiring oxygen. In response, some wetland plants develop parenchyma, air-filled cavities within the root tissue, to facilitate oxygen transport. Other plants, such as mangroves, grow pneumatophores, specialized roots that emerge above the water or soil surface to take in oxygen directly from the air. By fostering curiosity and knowledge about the incredible world of roots and their underground networks, we can better understand the intricate web of life that sustains us all.